right. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. A couple people on here. So I hope everybody had a good trading week. Um, what's up, Brandon? Glad you're here, man. So yeah, like I was saying, I hope everybody had a good trading week. Um, things have been really working out well. If any of you all have been following the live sessions, we've been forecasting these exact price levels. I mean, for a long time now. I mean, way back here, we've been forecasting these levels, and during this little sell off here, we didn't get shaken out. I know a lot of people that got shook out of their long positions, and they went short the markets. They thought that the big correction was incoming, only to get their face ripped off, and now we're at all-time highs again. I've been calling for 38.90 to 3900, and we're there. We hit 38.94.56 today, so we're there, man. This area up here, it's gonna start getting pretty tricky, um, because it's gonna offer it's gonna offer a lot of resistance, and just because it offers resistance, that doesn't mean that we can't keep pushing farther up, because there's a good chance that we could push even farther and start tagging on this 4,000 um, before long. So just because we're where we were calling for, the market to start getting toppy, that doesn't mean that you automatically go short. Okay, I want everybody to be careful and trade wisely in this area, because you can get really screwed up pretty quick if you don't trade smart. But we've been on the hourly chart. We've been in breakout mode. Oh shoot! Ever since last Friday, so all week long we've been just in breakout mode, just going, and it's been really good to catch some of these moves. Um, it's been a good market, and I hope that we do continue, because it'd be good for everybody, right? But if it does turn into the time to go short, we're gonna go short, um, and that's where we're gonna make some good money, because it takes the stairs up but the elevator down, So the money comes quick whenever you're shorting on the right side. So that's my general updates for the overall market. The NDX, it's the same thing. We've been talking about it. We're all there. We're right in our ranges. I just want everybody to kind of be careful. So we'll take a quick look at Tesla, or Amazon, while we're here. And we've been talking about Amazon for a long time, and I extended this consolidation trend line out. I don't know if it was this week or last week or something like that, but I extended it out, and I said that we would probably come back and test it and see if it would hold as support. And that's exactly what we did. We came right down on it and bounced right off of it, and we continued to bounce today. So I'm really liking Tesla here. I was going to open up some positions or Amazon, my bad. I really like Amazon here. I was going to open up some positions in Amazon today, but with the markets being where they are and going into the weekend, I wanted to wait until Monday and see how futures react Sunday night and going into Monday morning. Make sure there's no crazy news over the weekend that'll kill the rally. But I am going to be looking at Amazon for a pretty good trade, and I might go a little aggressive in the small account challenge on an Amazon trade just because I like it that much. So and we'll talk about that small account challenge here in a minute. It's going great. Tesla, I do have positions on in Tesla, and I kind of wish Tesla would start breaking and going above this 850 level. I want to see Tesla to 1,000, and if you look at players like Amazon, like what we just talked about, Amazon's ready to go. It's ready to take off and rally. Tesla is sitting in a spot on the daily chart to where it could really take off and rally as well. It's in a good spot to go. As you can see, and I could probably go back and redraw some of these consolidation trend lines because we're still just in the range, you know. We're just ranging away, and so we can do that. I'll show y'all real quick what I would do. I'd go ahead and take those off. I'd come in here and I'd draw me a channel. Let me see, where's a good spot for this channel? Probably about right in here. And we'll draw the channel right there, and we will project it to about right there. This stuff don't have to be perfect, but as you can see, Tesla's just been chopping, you know, it's been chopping sideways in this channel, and we came up here, and you know, I was really excited. I thought this was where we was gonna start moving on up towards 1,000, and we just kind of came right back down. And where we're at, we're right in the middle of the channel now. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I think that it's in a really good spot to break out and go places. So, I mean, you can see it on the daily chart too. It all really lines up, but it just looks to me, if you look at individual equity names, a lot of them want to go. They want to take off, and the indexes are they're already there, and so I'm thinking that maybe these individual equities will really start gaining some traction, and that'll help push our indexes on up a little bit deeper into our range. Microsoft looking good. Hourly is looking really good. Missed a really good buy opportunity back here. What was that, on Friday? I think that would have been a really great opportunity to buy right off of that hourly 50. So that would have been good. I want to talk about, I know a lot of people who are, for the lack of any better words, there's a lot of people bag holding on AMC right now. And I know a lot of these people that they really want, you know, they want their 1,000, and it just doesn't really look like it at all. You might end up chopping around and consolidating a little bit around $6, but ultimately, man, this thing is going back to $4, and I really think that unless some miracle happens, I really think it's going back to $4, and I really hate to see people hurting this way, because I've played AMC twice, I believe it was, and I've made a lot of money off AMC, and I was only in the trade. I bet you I got a total of just a few hours in AMC trades, and made lots of money. And these people, they're holding and they're hoping, and you cannot hope. We're going to get a little sidetracked here because I think that this is an important time to talk about trading psychology and your mindset whenever you're trading, because I'm telling you right now, the market will rip your face off, and it will take every dollar that you have in your trading account, and you'll be left with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? The market does not care about your feelings. The market is not your friend. The market is not here to make you feel good and to make you lots of money, okay? That's not what the market is here for. The market hates you, and it's going to do whatever it can to take your money. You have to think about the market as a living, breathing thing, okay? Because essentially it is. And you have to get outside your mind and think logically and not emotionally, okay? And these people that are bag holding AMC and they're hoping, I hope that it goes back up to 20. I hope that it goes to 100. I hope that it goes to 1,000. Your hoping is not going to make you money, okay? Your hoping is going to make you blow up your account because you're holding a freaking garbage stock, okay, that got pumped and now it's getting dumped, all right? Who cares if I didn't sell at the high on AMC, all right? I could have made thousands more dollars if I would have just waited another hour or so before I sold my position back on this day right here. Who cares? All right? You're never going to pick the bottom and you're never going to pick the top, okay? So get that out of your head. Stop hoping, okay? Because hope is a very, very bad thing whenever you're trading. And you have to get away from that. Your psychology as a trader is going to be one of the hardest things to master if you ever want to be a legit trader, a profitable trader, a consistent trader. If you ever want to be that, then your psychology and your emotions are going to be your biggest enemy. So the sooner you start working on them, and you have to cut your losers fast. Okay? If you have a loser, you got to cut it fast. That's like with my futures trades. I'm like, I think right now for this year, my futures trades, I only have like a 53% win rate is all I have. But I've made tons of money trading futures, just scalping ES this year so far, this last month or so. And that's because I cut my losers fast. All right? And so if I cut my loser and it turns out I was wrong and it went my way originally, well, guess what? There's going to be another opportunity to trade. There will always be an opportunity for you to make a profitable trade. Okay? You don't always have to be holding something. You don't always have to be trading, you know. Just being all cash, that's a position too. And it took me a long time to realize a lot of this stuff, but once I did, the whole game changed. It's just a totally different ball game, and it really helped turn things around. But anyways, this is a whole other subject, and maybe we'll do a video on it one day. I don't know. We'll have to see, because it can get pretty deep. Brandon, you asked me if I had puts on AMC. No, man, I don't have any puts. What I did was I bought shares. See this big gap up right here? This gap from January 26th into January 27th. What I did was after hours that night, the evening of the 26th, I bought a bunch of shares. And then I sold them the next morning pre-market. I think I sold them around $15 or something, and I had bought in at like, I don't know, I'd bought in the 6, 7 range, something like that. Um, and then I played them again. I played calls. Oh, when did I play calls? I think it was Wednesday. I think I played calls. They had a pretty good bounce on one of these days, and I scalped some. I scalped some calls for a couple $100. Um, but yeah, that's a garbage stock, guys. I'm glad I'm out of it. I feel so bad for these people. Some of these people are literally, they put their life savings into these garbage pump and dump stocks, and they are hurting. Like, look all over Facebook, and these guys are just in these groups, and they're asking people, what should I do? What should I do? Like, what do you mean, what should you do? What are you talking about? What should you do? You know? Like, come on, man. That is the worst trading plan I've ever heard of in my life. You should They should have already known when they was going to pull out of that trade before they even entered it. All right? They should have known that. And it sucks. It really sucks. And I'm sorry for them, but it's a product of their own making, man. You know? So, whatever. Um, let's see here. I want to talk about the small account challenge real quick while we're still on here. Let's see here. View as visitor. So, I made a post earlier. Where's it at? Right there. All right. So for this week, we came out. We got a balance of $4,652.25. So we gained $228.77 this week. That's a 5.2% return on our small account. Our goal was 5% a week, and to grow it over the course of this year. So one thing that really hurt me was this trade right here, the TTD trade. And I know better than this. I should have known not to enter that trade, but there was a really juicy premium, and I really wanted to get in it. So what happened was, whenever I got in this trade, I was having problems getting out of the trade because there was no liquidity in the options that I had in my position. And so I had to keep on working my exit price down till finally it screwed me. I originally covered on my short leg, and I was going to buy my long leg back at a low price. And whenever I had to close my short leg and started looking at the long leg, the bid and ask spread was so wide, and there's no volume on it. You know, I really screwed myself. We was $150 more on our balance earlier in the week, but that trade really screwed me. So that's my fault. And you know, a lot of these trades, I'm only trading one contract. You know, one contract is all I'm trading on a lot of them, and we brought in 5.2%. If you had a bigger account and you was trading 3 or 4 of these contracts, you can make some bank. You know. And that stuff at compounds, that's what a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people want the instant gratification of doing like what I did on AMC. They want that overnight thousands and thousands to blow up in their face and make them rich. Well, that's not going to happen. I mean, yeah, it happens a lot, I guess, but there's a lot more people getting blown up because of it than what there is making thousands every day. So yeah, that's kind of my take. Real quick before we go, I just want to do the usual. Look, here's our website, guys. tacticaltradingservices.com. You go here, check us out, see what we got going on. We offer a 1 week free trial for you to come into our trading room. This is how our trading room is set up. All right, and you can come in there and you can check us out. You can take our trades. You can interact, whatever. Um, and if you don't like us after that week, you can cancel. And I mean, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. It'll be okay. But at least come in there and try us out. We got a good thing going. We had a really great year last year. We did we did 194% last year, and that was I kind of had some struggles in the first quarter of last year, so that kind of hindered our performance. But this year it's going to be even more than that. So don't wait too long. It's still the beginning of the year, and you can still make lots of money if you come now. We also have right here, if you look at the top, a free options course with lots and lots of educational material. Okay? This is for everybody. I want everybody to use this. I want everybody to watch these videos 5 or 6 times if you're a new trader. Okay? And learn what all this stuff is, cuz this is just the tip of the iceberg. All right? There's so much more. So much more. This is just a little bit, okay? So I put that out there for everybody. I wanted everybody to have some free access to some decent education. But it's like anything else. You can find anything on Google and YouTube. I just kind of wanted to do my part and put that out there as well. So that's there. That's there for everybody to check out and enjoy. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Things are going really great. AMD is another one everybody needs to be watching. See if we can finally get up there and break that 100 handle if we continue moving. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bounce off here for the evening. Let everybody get started on their weekend. I hope you guys traded really well this past week and that everything is going good for you in your trading journeys. So like always, if you ever need anything, have any questions, need help, whatever, just hit me up and I'll do what I can to help you out. All right. Thank y'all.